The heavy clouds of uncertainty hanging over the city of Kaduna today are thicker than usual, as whispers of a massive security move have sent the entire nation into a frenzy of speculation and high-stakes debate. For the past few hours, the digital space has been on fire, with reports suggesting that the long-standing untouchability of the prominent Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi may have finally reached its breaking point. Imagine the scene in the heart of Kaduna. Unmarked vehicles, the kind typically associated with the Department of State Services, reportedly spotted in the vicinity of the Sheikh's well-known residence. This development comes at a time when Nigeria's security architecture is undergoing its most radical transformation in decades, and the question on everyone's lips is simple. Has the DSS finally crossed the threshold that many thought was barred by political and religious sensitivity? The gist behind this sudden tension is deeply rooted in the events of the last few days of February 2026. We have seen a surge in viral images and sophisticated footage appearing to show a high-profile intervention at a Nigerian airport, with some even claiming that foreign military operatives were involved in a coordinated effort to intercept the cleric. While Sheikh Gumi himself came out just days ago to dismiss these specific images as artificial intelligence fabrications, the fire of public curiosity has not been extinguished. Instead, it has been redirected towards our own local authorities. People are asking why, despite years of controversial mediation with bandits and statements that many have labeled as inciting or even sabotaging national security, the Sheikh has remained a free man while others have been whisked away for far less. This narrative of being untouchable is exactly what makes today's report so captivating. Is this a genuine raid? Or is it another case of security agencies inviting a person of interest for a routine chat that ends with a handshake? To understand why this is such a big deal in 2026, we have to look at the current political climate. The federal government, under pressure from both domestic groups like the Southern Nigerian Youth Congress and international partners, has been tightening the noose on anyone perceived to be a terrorist apologist. The related talk in the corridors of power suggests that the era of treating non-state mediators with kid gloves is officially over. If the DSS is indeed at Gumi's door today, it signals a massive shift in the rules of engagement for the North. For years, Gumi has argued that his visits to the forests of Zamfara and Katsina were purely humanitarian, aimed at understanding the grievances of the bandits to bring them to the table. But as the violence evolved into a full-blown industry of kidnapping and killing, the patience of the Nigerian public has worn thin. The untouchable tag wasn't just a nickname, it was a criticism of a system that seemed to allow one man to speak for the very criminals who are terrorizing the rest of us. As we navigate through these explosive developments and the shifting sands of Nigeria's security, it is more important than ever to have a reliable source for the truth. If you appreciate our commitment to breaking down these complex stories and keeping you ahead of the curve, please take a moment to like this video right now. Your support ensures that we can continue to investigate the gist that others are afraid to touch. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. By joining our community, you are staying connected to the heartbeat of the nation, ensuring you never miss a critical update on the figures who shape our collective future. We are watching the Kaduna situation closely, and our subscribers will be the first to know the moment an official statement drops. The drama doesn't end with the rumored raid itself. There is a deeper layer to this story involving the reported arrival of foreign tactical advisors on Nigerian soil, a move that Gumi has vocally opposed, calling it an infringement on our national sovereignty. Some analysts are speculating that his recent more aggressive stance against international cooperation in the anti-terror war may have been the final straw for the DSS. Think about it. If the government is bringing in high-level tech and manpower from the United States and other partners to finally crush the insurgency, can they afford to have a prominent voice at home questioning the legitimacy of those operations? The untouchable status usually lasts only as long as one's interests align with the state's stability. If that alignment has officially snapped, then what we are seeing in Kaduna today is the beginning of a very long and complicated legal battle. There is also the matter of Tukur Mamu, the Sheikh's former aide and spokesperson who has been in custody for years. The gist is that new intelligence might have surfaced from those ongoing trials, linking the mediation efforts of the past to more than just peace talks. The public is divided. In some parts of the north, Gumi is still seen as a necessary bridge, a man who goes where the soldiers cannot to negotiate for the lives of kidnapped children. But in the south, and among many security experts, he is viewed as a symptom of a weak state that has outsourced its authority to religious figures. This divide is why any move against him is treated with such caution by the DSS. They know that an arrest isn't just a legal action, it's a social and religious event that could spark protests or even civil unrest if not handled with absolute precision. What makes this particular moment in February 2026 so fascinating is the timing. It's almost as if a New Year's resolution was made by the security agencies to finally address all the unresolved files on their desks. If the Sheikh is being questioned, it might not just be about his recent comments on foreign troops, but a holistic review of his activities over the last 5 years. We are talking about a man who once suggested that bandits should be granted a ministry to look after their affairs. That kind of rhetoric has stayed in the minds of Nigerians, and now, as the nation seeks a total victory over terror, those words are coming back to haunt the conversation. So, as the sun sets over Kaduna, the vigil continues. Is the untouchable Sheikh finally answering the questions that have been avoided for so long? Or is this just another consultation that will result in a familiar denial tomorrow morning? The atmosphere is electric, and the gist is only going to get louder as more eyewitnesses come forward with details of what they saw near the Sultan Bello Mosque area. The nation is watching, the world is watching, and the untouchability factor is being tested in a way we haven't seen before. I want to hear your take on this developing story. Do you think it's finally time for a full investigation into the cleric's activities, or do you believe his role as a mediator is still vital for peace in the north? Is the DSS right to move now, or could this cause more problems than it solves? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Your perspective is a vital part of this conversation. And remember, for more deep dives into the stories that define our 2026 reality, make sure you have liked the video and subscribed to the channel. We will be here, tracking every lead and bringing you the truth behind the headlines. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and let's keep the dialogue going as we wait for the next update on the Kaduna standoff.